Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Final game in the London Series, third week in a row over here. It's the Texans and the Jaguars underway at Wembley. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. And the offense has a long field on drive one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll pitch it out here to Henry. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down for Houston.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Slot man gonna move in motion left. The Texans gonna go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Henry, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's complete. It's taken down. And he's going to be marked down short of the 45. Short of the first down, and here comes 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
You know, Mike, I think the question is, does Derrick Henry ever age? I mean, he's in year 11. He still looks like he's a rookie. I mean, he produces at an elite level, it seems, every year. 15.
Oh, in trouble, and there he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
2nd and long coming up. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to conversion. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
A 57-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, it used to be, Mike, that we'd go the entire season and you'd see kicks from this distance, I don't know, what, once, twice, a couple times a year. And now it just seems like the entire league can hit from it. And you look back at 2025, 23 different guys hit from 57 plus. I mean, it is just a new league as far as kicking goes.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Right back to Tootin. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Another run here with Tootin. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick it up with Tootin. 1st down and more inside the 15. And he will score. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars move out to a 7-3 lead. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Jaguars on top. More from Wembley after this. It's the International Series on EA Sports. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Rain now starting to come down as they step to the line of scrimmage to begin this drive. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And let's give him about 4 on that one. It was Darian Jones that time making the play. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Stroud. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Whoa. Good footwork. Very much appreciated here at Wembley. That's a 1st down.
There's a guy, Mike, who just refuses to go down. You'd love to see the old school kind of stiff arm. Get off me. Ability to break these tackles and still pick up big yards.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Here we go. On the handoff, it's Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup.
Rain seems to have abated Greg just a bit here as they come up to the line now for second down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down, Texans.
To throw is Stroud. That is intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to take possession.
Stroud's pass. Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On first and 10, Lawrence. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Second down, Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Lawrence now on second down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
Lawrence's pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Schultz, the motion man. On first and 10, here's Stroud. The struggles continue. Another interception. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. Rolling right. Taking off. And that's a good positive run. Give him 6 on that first down scramble. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
You don't see guys going hard after kickers on extra points. A little different than field goals, so let's see if that's going to end up costing them.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. To throw is Lawrence. Downfield, that is caught by Thomas. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Momentum building here on this drive. They go again, first and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. That is caught. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That his second TD catch of the season. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Oh, a loose football. I believe the Texans got this one back. They did, and they will keep possession. So back up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll talk things over before third down. Stroud. He'll let one go down the middle. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
At the 46-yard line.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And the lead holds steady at 4. So drive stops here, 4th down, and Liam Cohen will call on the field goal unit. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
At the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Lawrence. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed. So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. That is incomplete. We couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jaguars' 24-yard line.
This is Henry. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
Timmy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal.
A 35-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are able to cut it to 4. 17-13.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
This drive begins with a run by Tootin. And he gets this up close to the 40. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll run it here with Tootin. Defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And wow, tough to break down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Schultz, the motion man. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That one out wide for Kamara. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Foye Oluokun with the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Trayvon Walker, his 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. 3rd and a long way to go. Schultz, the motion man. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Schultz, the motion man. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Up the middle, here is Tootin. He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
15 yards through the air. First down for Houston. On play action. Stroud. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Trayvon Walker. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Now here's Lawrence. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. No problem there in the rain as this kick is away.
Jalen Noel on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
On second down, Stroud. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Third down.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. To throw is Stroud. That's taken in.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on fourth down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back. The quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Texans first down.
Stroud to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So here comes 3rd and 5.
At the 46-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Throwing is Stroud.
3rd down.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Darian Jones. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Well, this is just a tough spot for a quarterback. 4th quarter, you're trailing. You know you have to kind of force the ball downfield a little bit if you're going to have any chance of coming back. And the defense is just sitting back there saying, no, throw it at us. Thank you. We'll take it. And they end up taking that one back for a touchdown. And it looks like it's celebration time right now on that sideline.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Good footwork. Very much appreciated here at Wembley. That's a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Texans.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
4-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll pitch it out here to Henry. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.